Time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news on 95.1 FM, weather always comes first. There's going to be additional lake effect snow showers focused downwind of Lake Ontario in New York, and a developing low pressure system will spread snowfall east into northern New England. Strong gusty winds and dry air may produce elevated fire weather conditions across portions of the mid-Atlantic and into the southern plains. Closer to home, possibly a few light mountain snow showers. Precipitation amounts are going to be light with minimal impacts. Tomorrow through the weekend, expect fair weather and warming conditions. We'll have another look at the weather following this news. The Village of Tularosa is having a special meeting Friday at 4. They're at Village Hall. To view the meeting agenda, check out villageoftularosa.com. Alamogordo Public Schools School Board meeting is happening tonight. I'm going to try to bring you a recap and some audio on tomorrow's edition of Alamogordo Town News. The Lincoln National Forest will be hosting a community open house to provide information and answer questions regarding the hazardous fuels reduction project. You're going to hear from representatives from the Lincoln National Forest, the U.S. Forest Service, the New Mexico State Forestry, the Village of Cloudcroft, Otero County, and others. That meeting is happening tomorrow night at 6 p.m. at the Cloudcroft High School Commons area. If you have any questions, 575-682-5310. Easter in the Parade is coming up on March 30th from 10 until 1 at Washington Park. This event is free. Easter is going to be big this year at the Alamo Senior Center. Brittany had the details, so I gave her a call.
We're having our Easter egg coloring on March the 26th in the dining room at 10 o'clock. On March 27th in the dining room, we're having our bonnet contest at 11 o'clock.
Tell me about the Easter bonnet contest. I mean, what are we looking for?
Oh my gosh, these ladies have a lot of fun. They decorate their hats and their bonnets. We get all kinds of beautiful, beautiful hats that they make on their own. And it's a big turnout. Every year we get at least 10 to 15 participants.
Well, awesome. Sounds like there's going to be a lot of fun.
We're going to have the Easter egg hunt on the 29th, again in the foyer of the center. And bring your own basket or bag.
So are there any prizes for the Easter egg coloring, the bonnet contest, and the Easter egg hunt?
There are. There are gift cards available to whoever wins.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Hey,
yeah.
One more thing. We're accepting candy donations to fill the Easter eggs for the Easter egg hunt.
The Alamo Senior Center is at 2201 Puerto Rico Avenue. Call 575-439-4150 for more information. The City of Alamogordo presents Easter in the Park. This free event is occurring on Saturday, March 30th from 10 until 1 at Washington Park. The Otero County Cooperative Extension Service presents the Kitchen Creation Diabetes Cooking Classes in the month of April. I spoke with Kelly Knight.
Well, the classes will be every Thursday afternoon in April. We'll start at 4 o'clock. We'll take about 3 hours. It'll go to about 7 o'clock. And the format of the class is learning with a registered dietitian who does a lot of the teaching. And we talk about how to manage diabetes, blood sugar levels through meal planning. We talk about carbohydrate serving sizes. We talk about how to plan food groups for the management of blood sugar levels.
The classes will take place every Thursday evening from 4 until 7 at the Extension office throughout the month of April. Classes are free, but seating is limited. For more information, 575-437-0231 or kitchencreations.nmsu.edu. The Alamogordo Public School System is preparing for the preschool roundup on April 24th. We had a word with Donna Dupree.
So we are rounding up kids for next year, for the school year, because we need to fill all our slots for our 4-year-old program for next year.
What do parents need to know about the program?
So it's free, but there is limited slots because we're funded through a grant. And so the sooner they get in and get their spot, the more of a chance they'll get to be able to have their child attend next year.
Details are available by calling 575-812-5525. Keep Alamogordo Beautiful is planning to clean up the Hoosier Ball Field on April 6th. I spoke with Patty Christmas.
So we will be having a beautification event on April 6th, and we are going to take care of the back side of the ball field. So we will be doing some painting where the dugouts are at, as well as debris and litter pickup behind the park, which is where the park meets the desert. Usually there's a lot of plastic that collects back there. So we're just going to go out there and take care of that.
What do people need to bring?
So we will be providing all materials. The only thing people would need to bring is sunscreen, comfortable clothes to paint or clean in, and a generous spirit.
Again, that's on April 6th from 9 to 2. See keepalamogordobeautiful.org for details. Kitty City will be at the mall this Saturday along with Animal Control.
Come to the White Sands Mall Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Kitty City and Alamogordo Animal Control will have both cats and dogs available for adoption.
Kathy Denton from Kitty City. The Kitty City, New Mexico Facebook page has details. The website has profiles of available cats. Animal Village NM continues to provide dog and cat food for families in need.
Thanks to our donors, we were able to provide more than 700 pounds of cat and dog food to these food banks.
Sonny Eris speaking with Crazy Radio.
In Alamogordo, contact Love Inc., 1106 Ohio Street, next to Lowe's Market. In Ruidoso, contact Lincoln County Food Bank, 138 Service Road, first times and days of operation.
More information is available by visiting animalvillagenm.com. Love Inc. is offering free tax filing.
The BETA tax preparation program, that's the volunteer income tax program, and we are in full force with that. We've had people coming every week. That's on Fridays from 10 to 2 at our offices at 1106 Ohio.
Susan Payne speaking with Crazy Radio.
If you are in need of help preparing your taxes, just know that this is a free service, including e-file, and we also do state taxes for free as well.
For more information, call 575-439-4812.
This is Lieutenant William Skaggs with Alamogordo Fire Department. With grass fire season fast approaching, we would like to remind the citizens of Alamogordo that open burning is only permitted with the proper authorization from Alamogordo Fire Department. If you would like to conduct any kind of open burning within your property in the city of Alamogordo, you must first receive proper authorization through a burn permit with Alamogordo Fire Department. You can apply for a burn permit at 619 Texas Avenue, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5.
The Oliver Lee Memorial State Park is currently fixing up the house, but that doesn't mean you can't still visit. We spoke with Kate German.
We have the Oliver Lee Ranch House on site. We've got a really cool historic area, and it's undergoing renovation. So the inside of the house is closed, but we've had so many people asking that while we're in between phases of the renovations, we're doing guided tours where you at least get to walk around the house and learn about all of the history. Those tours are happening every Saturday at 10 a.m.
The Oliver Lee Memorial State Park is at 409 Dog Canyon Road, 505-660-7381 for more information. News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Local news from local perspectives from local voices. AlamogordoTownNews.com. Local sports, local events, and local happenings, and more. Owned and operated by Second Life Media. We are Otero County. AlamogordoTownNews.com. Heard daily on Crazy KALH Radio 95.1.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
Yesterday, the U.S. Supreme Court decided in a 6-3 decision to allow the new Texas law, SB 4, to take effect as the case goes back to a federal court. SB 4 would allow law enforcement in Texas to take anyone suspected of being in the country illegally into custody. The Supreme Court had earlier rejected a Biden administration request to intervene and keep that immigration enforcement law on hold. El Paso County Judge Ricardo Samaniego spoke with KVIA.
We've done a lot to try to figure how we're going to address it, but it's really difficult. By human nature, trying to get ready for something you don't want is really difficult because we're so busy not wanting it to happen. But we do plan. We talk to the NGOs. We talk about what's going to happen. But it would be a very difficult. It would be a huge impact on our finances in the county. This is the county bearing a decision, made at the federal and state level.
Texas Senator Ted Cruz called the decision the right decision. Texas Governor Greg Abbott called the decision a positive development. The government of Mexico condemned the decision, stating that they're not going to be accepting any migrants that Texas officials attempt to deport. However, it all came to a screeching halt late last night as the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals issued their own decision, which again blocks the law. The appeals court's going to hear arguments today in the case to determine if the law should remain on hold. The number of migrant encounters in the El Paso sector has gone up this last month compared to the first 2 months of 2024. U.S. Border Patrol states they've been averaging a total of 921 migrant encounters per day in March. Photographs of hundreds of people were seen lined up at the border near El Paso preparing to cross. Las Cruces fire officials say a 35-year-old man suffered serious injuries in a fire yesterday morning. The blaze broke out around 6 a.m. Firefighters arrived to find a storage room on fire. The injured man had made it out onto the front lawn. The emergency crews provided first aid and then rushed him to the hospital. It took firefighters all of 5 minutes to put out that fire. They're still investigating the cause and estimating the cost of damage. A Santa Fe County deputy was cited for allegedly rear-ending a police car near a 9-vehicle pileup on Monday morning on I-25. The pileup happened at mile marker 266 near La Bajada, causing backups while deputies investigated. Around 2 miles behind that crash, another deputy was driving in traffic as vehicles began to slow. As that happened, the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office says the deputy crashed into the back of a police car. Sheriff's Office officials drug and alcohol tested the deputy, and an on-duty commander took an incident report. They determined the deputy was at fault for the crash and cited him for following too closely. The deputy, Patrick Hine, will be undergoing an accident review, and that board will handle any further action deemed needed. No major injuries were reported in either crash. The New Mexico Department of Health is partnering with multiple agencies to increase the colorectal cancer screenings in New Mexico. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham officially announced that March is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, saying that there's a need for more colon cancer screening in the Land of Enchantment. Dr. John Keisel of the Mayo Clinic revealed which test is best in his opinion.
Well, there are strengths and weaknesses of each of the different screening options. So I would have to echo the United States Preventative Services Task Force and state that probably the best test is the one that gets done, and the one that gets done as part of a program of screening. It's not just a one-stop screening option, something that has to be repeated over time as part of a program in order to really be most effective.
According to the American Cancer Society, colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer-related deaths in the United States, but it can be prevented with regular screening. The New Mexico Colorectal Cancer Screening Program, called ECHO, will launch next Friday. Sports and weather are next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, it just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
There are 16 games for New Mexico softball today, including Cobry at Dexter, and 13 games for New Mexico baseball, including Elida facing an unspecified team. Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies, winds gusting as high as 18 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear. Tomorrow, sunny and warmer. Your high today in the basin, 66. Low tonight of 42, high tomorrow 71 degrees. In Cloudcroft, sunny skies today, winds gusting as high as 29 miles per hour. Mostly clear tonight, winds gusting as high as 25. Sunny tomorrow, winds gusting as high as 26. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 43, low tonight of 29, high tomorrow 48 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.com. And you can learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting KALHradio.org. Also, check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. Well, that concludes today's edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.